Hi, excuse my hair, but I painted this painting and I put it on TikTok and TikTok really liked it. So then I made a print of it as well as a phone wallpaper on my website. But then I was like, I need new AirPods because mine broke. So how about I paint them? So here we go. I'm going to do the same pattern because I really like it and I think it'll work well. And yeah, here we go. All right, so like I said, I'm using the same colors as the other painting, and I'm just using acrylic paint, painting it on with a little tiny, almost said toothbrush. It's a paintbrush. Got them at Hobby Lobby. I think it's the Master's Touch brand. And then just painting the blobs on. As I was painting my AirPod case, I was looking at the canvas that I did with this print, and I just kind of referred to it so I would remember what shape blobs to make, and then how I would outline them. And when I first did the canvas, I was looking at other flowers I had drawn, and normally I outline them in black and do them on my iPad, but obviously for the canvas and this, I just started with blobs and then outlined them, and it was really fun. I usually incorporate messiness in my art because that's how I think, and also that's just how I like to paint, because it just, like, you have some form and you have some rules, but then you can just draw little lines over it or just paint little blobs. So going into it, I got these tiny paint pens, and that's what I used for the canvas, but then it did not occur to me that the AirPod case is really tiny, so obviously it would not be the same effect. And I was like, ooh, didn't think about that. So then I used a tiny paintbrush, and that was not as fun because obviously with the pen it was more effortless, but it worked, and I kind of went back and forth with it, and then I went, and if the lines were too thick, I got the original, like the pink color or whatever color the flower was, and kind of thinned them out a little bit. And it's obviously a trend to paint these on TikTok, and it's not like super current, I don't think, but it was at one point. Anyways, I just thought it would be fun. I had to get some new ones, and this print was new and everybody loved it, and I loved it, so I was like, I'm going to paint my AirPods. I think I'm going to Mod Podge them, but also I'm scared because I don't want them to be like too sticky. I had a matte Mod Podge, but it was so old that it was solid, and we don't want that. And I've been scarred by sealers. I used to always use Mod Podge on my canvases, and that was fine, but I tried to do it on a different type of sealer on a notebook I painted, and it totally ruined it, so now I'm like scarred for life. But I'll find something that'll work, or because I don't want it to chip or anything. So yeah, at this point I was panicking because I was like, there's too much white, the lines are too thick, it's not what I wanted, but like, we can roll with it. So I went and like I said earlier, just kind of filled in with the original color so that it kind of, it wasn't as chunky. And that's what happens to me a lot. I draw something or paint something, and then I hate it, and then I'm like, but then I find a way to fix it, and it usually works out. And if it doesn't, then, whatever, that's cool. So yeah, here they are, all finished. Batman approves. I don't know. Yep, he does. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.